All of these coconut palm trees. I'm in my zone when you call me. Wrist in my neck, it was icy. I'm liking everything I see.
Now you holding my hand, kiss on the cheek. Things you won't get in the state, damn you in shape. I like how your jeans be hugging and fitting your waist.
I'm a woman, and at a certain point in time, like, I'm gonna want more.
You know what come with the territory of being with me? I'm not gonna just come in and just like cut the switch off. Like, man, no more.
So I'm supposed to put up with, like, you and, like, multiple women.
I rock with you, but at the same token, like, you gotta slow down a little bit.
It's been like 8 years. How much slower do you want me to be? If we take things any slower, we gonna be at a dead damn standstill. You don't even get that I with you the long way. Like, no bitches with you, like, the long way. Like, they want to come up on you, want to see what you do for them. I don't ask you for my, like, for real. I don't ask you for nothing. I just ask you to, like, hold me down, like, be that. But if that's not what you want, and you're making that clear right now, then I can fall all the way back.
Do whatever you need to do. Because at the end of the day, I care for you and I with you, but I'm not gonna, like, put my life on pause. Like, I'm moving out here. I feel like I shouldn't have never did what we did.
Guys, the simple fact that this woman even has the opportunity or get a chance to be around this guy or be involved in dealing with this guy sexually whatsoever for 8 years is, you know, something that she should be very, very proud of, because that means that she's the main girl and she's at the top of the food chain. He's going to go and do the best that he can for her. But what women don't understand is women want you to do the right thing for them. But when it comes to doing the right thing, they only do the right thing for themselves. Men do the right thing. Women do the right thing for themselves. And, you know, Youngberg is correct. It's like, hey, he's got to that mountain. He's been working. He's out here moving. He should enjoy some of the fruits of his labor. And that's the thing. Women want to try to take control of the man and take control of his actual urges and wants and possible needs if he fought and worked to get to that point. She should just be, like, completely, like, happy that this guy is even giving her anything. She's in the spot, but she's about to lose that number one main girl spot if she continues to act this way. The crying, the waterworks is all for control. Women, they want quality. Men want quantity most of the time. If you hook dudes up to lie detector tests, they will tell you the truth. And women probably still wouldn't believe it. But it is what it is. This is just a woman not understanding male nature, and that when you deal with a certain caliber of man, you're going to have to share them. Simple.
I'm an independent woman. I make money. I do what I need to do. And men are truly bothered by it because they want to provide for a woman. So when a woman already has everything,
that's when they feel intimidated.
That's when they feel intimidated. They want a girl that doesn't do anything so they can get her pregnant and keep getting her pregnant and have kids and feel like he's a fucking king.
The reason why you feel that way is because subconsciously you view the man as less. So then you think that he's insecure based off your financial success. But in reality, you're just projecting. You're projecting how you view him, and you think that that's how he views you.
I disagree. I actually think that some men are actually very jealous of women because of their independence.
A man isn't intimidated by a woman like you. He's annoyed by a woman like you. Because a man doesn't want to date another man. He wants to date a woman.
Exactly. That's competition. That's
that
your
isn't
ego.
competition.
That's your ego
that
feeling some type of way because a woman's making either more than you or...
He's not feeling intimidated by the woman taking on masculine traits. He's looking for a feminine girl. He's just annoyed by it. Like, why are you trying to be a man? Be a woman. It's annoying.
And ladies like this, like, they wonder, like, they deeply, deeply in their heart of hearts, in the deep into their brain, even past all of the programming and the plugs from the Chat GPT bot and the sisterhood, they're like, why don't dudes want to date me? And what he just said here, Cooley, was making total sense, is that women start to project all of their fears, all of their wants, all of their emotions, and all the things that they despise about the dating game. And they just put it on men because they're like, how come men don't take me serious? And this woman right here, if she doesn't get her act together while she's still young, she is going to be with the rest of these cat, plant, dog ladies, all of these PCD Gold membership members. She's going to be one of them. And she's only going to be in her 30s. And it's absolutely sad, like, just to see what's going on in the mindsets of these women. But it's simple. Men don't find what we do attractive in women, and women don't find what men do, like wearing dress, heels, talking like, hey girl, how you doing, acting fruity and stuff. They don't like that in their men. It's the same thing, but women like to use this because they don't want to give up the small bit of, oh, well, I don't need a man. I'm independent. I'm strong. They don't want to give that up for some reason because they want to have some sense of power. And this has all been programmed into them. But that's why guys go overseas, get passports, and stop dealing with women like this. And the dudes that do deal with these type of women, they don't want to hear them. They just wear earplugs, flip them over, toss them, put them up on their shoulders, ram them like hell, and get them going out the door at 4 o'clock in the morning. That's just how it is.
How long have y'all been together?
We've been together since 2003, but we've been married for 15 years.
Do y'all trust each other 100%?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we test that theory.
Please.
Maybe.
Swap phones. Fine with that?
Nigga, off rip. Off rip. He like, bro, let's go. She already jumped out the shot. Red flags is throwing up. So if you loyal and faithful, bro, you get the opportunity to kind of show that off, you gonna jump at the opportunity like, bro, I couldn't wait. Like, I was waiting on this day. Fellas, if there's any kind of pushback, any kind of, I don't know, you gotta dub that bitch, bro. That would have been enough for me. I would have ended the marriage for 15 years just for how she was moving. I literally don't need to see it.
I have a saying, and I always will say it, and this is exactly why I say it. This is why in this dating market in the United States, this sexual dating market, you need to have multiple women as a man, because you need to be able to cut off and cut loose certain women that are climbing the ladder of hypergamy. And it's going to happen. And you should already know when you're getting into relationships with women in the West that she's not your girl. She's not your wife. It's just your turn. It's that simple.
You was getting full of dick. Yo. Hello? I gotta show you something important. Answer the phone.
Hello.
I can't see you. You can see me?
Yeah.
Turn your camera on.
I can see you.
Turn your camera on, boy. Hey, you don't miss us?
Huh?
You don't miss us?
While these women were chasing relationships and getting locked down, this dude was just chasing his options. And those two just happened to be the two women that were just a part of his options. You could tell by his response. He's like, oh, whatever. Like, ooh, like he doesn't care, because these chicks always want to fight and strive for the number one spot. But when they meet each other, they're like, oh, well, we like the same guy. Duh. Most women like the same guy. There's women that like me and I'm just one guy. And there's multiple women that know each other that like me. So it's just normal. But these women always try to make content out of it. It's just funny at the end of the day. I didn't really laugh at, his response or anything, because it wasn't funny. I already knew what it was when they, even did the video initially. But it's absolutely hilarious. It's like modern women just don't learn. Share the man or shut up.
I ain't gonna chase a man. And I know these guys are like, oh, you have to put an effort. No, effort reciprocated. The bee goes to the flower. The flower does not go to the bee.
Ma'am, you are no longer the flower. And I doubt that flower downstairs actually works anymore.
And the kind of man I'm attracted to, I don't need to chase. Nor do I want to. He wouldn't want me chasing him. That's the kind of man I'm attracted to.
The type of man that you want actually doesn't exist. It's just a Build-A-Bear in the back of your brain that you think actually exists, that you think you qualify for. But like most older women like yourself that are starting to grow gray hairs and still have, tattoos that look absolutely ridiculous with the ink running on them, should know that you're delusional, and what you're actually going to get is dog food, cat food, and a club PCD membership, because cats, plants, and dogs are going to be your only thing that you're looking forward to in the future.
If you want me to chase you, you can be waiting a long time, because there's only two things I chase: money and a taco truck. And you, sir, are neither of these. I make my own money. So
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. Let me tell you, we don't care.
If I'm with a man, I want him to put an effort. And if I'm interested, I will reciprocate that effort. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me twisted. If a man's making an effort and I like him, I'll give the exact same match that energy. If his energy changes, my energy will change. Trust that.
I'm sorry, man, but from what you want and the age that you are, you're not going to get it. And what you're looking for is a unicorn guy that's not even going to look twice at you if you get the opportunity. And women don't know what they want. No matter how old they get, they don't know what they want, because they go off of emotions, they go off of feelings, and whatever society and the ChatGPT sisterhood tells them to do. Thus the reason why she says, I don't chase, or bees come to me. That's all programming for the younger women. You are outside of that time. And that's the thing. Men want women between 18 and 24 years old. You're way out of that category. So you can keep waiting. You can keep saying, oh, I'm not going to date this guy unless he's like this. You can have your high standards, but you should come to the realization, because you are probably one of the women that are buying their own drinks at the bar, claiming they have all this money. They don't need a man. They don't need this. The only thing they run for is a taco truck and run to the bathroom. When it comes to getting a man, you're not going to get one of those, because men are not looking at you for anything but practice. That's it. That's all. And the funniest thing is, on this video, in the comment section, there was a comment that put me through the roof. Absolutely hilarious. When she was talking about, well, I don't chase. Men chase me. Somebody said at this point in her life, she's chasing heaven.